I am with the one and only Suzanne Summers. How are you?
Great, just great.
You know, I am so blown away by your series online. I think it's so exciting to see somebody come out and put themselves out on a limb, and you show your actual reconstruction.
I do.
You have this whole breakthrough that you've researched and gone through for stem cell research and reconstruction of a breast, right?
It took me 3 years to go after an IRB, which qualifies me for a clinical trial with the FDA, because I wanted to do this legal, because I wanted it to be an American achievement by an American doctor with an American woman. Because right now, anybody that wants to use stem cells has to go offshore to Asia or the Dominican Republic or Germany or someplace like that, and it's so clearly the future. So when I had breast cancer 11 years ago, I thought they said a lumpectomy. And I don't know if any of you have had a lumpectomy, but I thought it was like as big as this ring, you know, take a little piece, take a lump out. Well, it was against the chest wall, and when they took the bandages off, like 2/3 of my breast was gone, and it was kind of shocking, I'd been known as a sexy or even a sex symbol, and I thought, how ironic. And I was able over the years to like hide it because the top was left, so I would push it up with a prosthetic. And at the time when they removed the breast, they said, well, we can give you implants. And I said, why both? You're going to take my good one?
Yeah.
And they said, well, you want symmetry. And then they said, or we can do a tram flap, which is where they cut you from hip to hip, take the muscle, take a blood vessel, move it up here. And I just didn't really want to do that. I said, you know, put me back together as best you can, and something better will come along. So then when I was writing my book Breakthrough, I interviewed Dr. Robin Smith of the NeoStem company, and they are stem cell banking. So I banked my stem cells thinking, aha, I'm going to be able to use this at some point. Kathy Lee felt me up in the next one.
I saw that! Because you have your one original and you have the one that's reconstructed. Right. How similar do they look?
Exactly the same
now. No way.
Exactly the same, and beautiful. I mean, I know it sounds weird to say, but
it's all your natural body.
It's
so
me.
It's
There's no foreign object. It's all me. It's all me. And I believe this should be the first option. When you have breast cancer, the two options they offer right now are just, they're kind of like, well, I guess. And people have a lot of trouble with implants.
And you have a new book out called The Sexy Forever Recipe Bible.
Yes, yeah.
Tell me what the inspiration was behind this.
My readers, I sold about 10 million summer-sized books, and all my readers have been saying, can't you put them all in one book, all the recipes? Because I was going to be a chef. I never was going to be this. And so this is a compilation of all the recipes that I've done in all my other books, and I really do cook well. And I put
I know, I read all the... Who was it? It was Barry Manilow. That's what I love. He said, the only food I really look forward to is Suzanne.
It's true.
And you can, when you're reading all of these accounts, you're like, oh, she must be really a good cook. This isn't a joke.
Barry doesn't like to eat. Yeah. Barry, you know, twice so skinny. And so when he comes over, I know exactly the kind of food he eats. He likes it cut into little pieces.
Okay.
He's been my best friend for 30 years, so I know these things, but he really loves my food, and I have some great quotes in there. I thought if people could see that my celebrity friends that I cook for, because they don't know that I'm cooking healthy.
Yeah. I can't help but mention Alan, because I know that he is here with us
He's
right
so
now.
Cute. Yeah.
Very handsome.
Yeah.
And I saw him in the hospital with you and all the footage. You know, you guys have one of the most enduring and longest marriages I know of in this town. What's the secret?
I don't know. I really like him.
He's sex? He's saying sex.
He's saying sex. Well, we're both on hormones.
Okay.
And that does play. That really does play a big part in how you age. You know, hormones are the juice of youth, and when you lose them, you start to age, and it accelerates. But I call it restoration versus deterioration. So we're restoring rather than allowing deterioration. But it's not desperate. It's not like we're trying to stay young. We're just trying to stay vital and energetic. And I think a healthy person is a sexual person. You know, if you're healthy, you're in the mood. If you're not healthy, you don't feel like it at all. It's like, what? Right. So,
good point.
Yeah.
Suzanne, thank you so much for
stopping
by.
Thanks.
So nice
Thank
to see
you.
Make sure you pick up her book, Suzanne Summers, The Sexy Forever Bible, and go to SuzanneSummers.com to see her naked.